How's everybody doing today? In this video today I'm going to cover three different things. I'm going to cover radio buttons, I'm going to cover combo boxes, and I'm going to cover check boxes. Radio buttons are great if you want to give the user multiple choices, but you want to also limit the user to just one of these choices. Shipping preference is perfect for radio buttons because I'd like to give the user all these shipping choices, but they can only pick one. I mean, they can't pick, for example, UPS and Federal Express. They've got to just select one. The other thing about radio buttons, I recommend if you're going to use them, put them in a group box. A group box you can just drag out. It's just kind of a little subform for you, and it just kind of combines them into one place. It is important if you've got multiple sets of radio buttons in a form because it separates them from each other. Anyhow, I want to get to the code of a radio button. I'm going to double click on this button so we can see the code. The most important property of a radio button is .checked. As a programmer, that's how you can determine if this radio button has been selected. I've got three radio buttons here. I've got Rad UPS, Rad FedEx, and Rad Overnight. Each one of them in the if statement has a .checked property. So the way the if statement works is if this radio button has been checked, then this if statement fires off. So it'll put UPS 1295 into the label. I'm going to run this code for you so you can take a look at how it works. Right now, since my UPS is checked, if I click my button, it comes up and it says UPS 1295. The nice thing about the radio button is if I click on one here, it pulls it away from this one and puts it into that one. The user cannot select both. Now if I click my button, it says FedEx 1995. I go to FedEx Overnight, I click my button, it says FedEx Overnight 2995. So that's how they work. But the important thing is the .checked property. The next thing I want to talk about is the combo box. Combo boxes are nice because the user can just click on it and they can get choices. In the combo box itself, the way you populate it is you have to go to the items property. So if I look, I'm clicked on this combo box, I go to items, I'll click here on collection, I click my three dots. I've already populated mine with 4 different pizza sizes. So I've got extra large, large, medium, and small. You can have as many items here as you want. I'm going to click OK to accept that. I'll double click on the button to show you the code for the combo box. The nice thing about the combo box, it has all kinds of functionality. We're going to get into a lot more of the functionality in our next homework assignment, but for this one, the only function we really need is selected index. Selected index is great because it will allow you to determine which choice the user selected. Now if you remember, I had extra large, large, medium, and small. The selected index of a combo box is numbered. So if they select extra large, it is 0. It's my first index. If they select large, it's a 1. If they select medium, it's a 2. And if they select small, it's a 3. So the selected index is a great function for you as a programmer. It lets you look at a combo box and determine which one they selected. So my large pizza is going to be 20. Excuse me, my extra large is 20. My large is 15. My medium's 12, and my small is 10. Let me show you how this code works. If I click on it, I select one of my pizzas, and then I hit my calculate cost. It says, all right, that one's 20. The large is 15. The medium is 12. And the small is 10. So it looks like that code's working. The last item I wanted to go over is checkboxes. Now they work very similar to radio buttons. The big difference is you want to use checkboxes when you have a scenario where you'd like to give the user several options and they can pick as many of those options as they want. For example, I'm trying to figure out pizza toppings. What do I want? Well, I can have just onions, or I can have onions and pepperoni, or I can have onions and pepperoni and ham. So checkboxes are perfect for that because they can pick as many of them or as few of them as they want. Again, we'll take a look at the code for this one. So I've got CHK onions, I've got CHK pepperoni, and I've got CHK ham. The dot checked property works just like it did with the radio buttons. I say here, if CHK onions dot checked equals true, then my pizza cost equals pizza cost plus 1. So I'm saying, hey, if you get onions, it's going to cost you an extra $1. Notice how I didn't just say DBL pizza cost equals $1, because that would reset whatever I had. If I, for example, I selected a small pizza and it had already had a value in here is 10, and then I just say DBL pizza cost equals 1, it's just going to reset it as 1. So with the toppings, I just want to take the pizza cost equals whatever it was before plus how much the topping was. And notice I did that pretty much with all of these. To take a look at how the code runs, first I'll select a size. Let's say I selected small, so that's going to be 10. And if I said, well, I want onions, that's an extra $1, that should be 11. If I say I want pepperoni, that's another $1.50, so I'm up to $12.50. I say I want ham included in this, I'm up to 15. If I take away the pepperoni, I'm back down to $13.50, so it looks like this code is working fine as well. Okay, I want to give you some homework hints now and show you how what we just covered will relate to your homework. The homework assignment you have this week is called BMW Program, and what you get to do is you get to take some of what you did in a previous program and use it in this program. If you remember, we had a program a while back where you had some car pictures and the picture changed based on something the user did. So you can kind of reuse those same pictures if you want. First off, you've got to make this form. It does have a combo box. It's got 3 check boxes. It's got a couple radio buttons. It's got a button here. So it says populate the combo box with 3 of your favorite cars. Also include the price next to these cars. So I've got an example, Jaguar XKE 58,000. Program the combo box so it will display the picture of the car that the user selects. On here I say you can use the same car pictures that you used before. So when they click on the combo box, it should update this picture. The next thing you have to do, program the button. Program the button to calculate total sale. So it's going to take the price of the car that the user selects, whatever one they select. It's going to add in whatever whatever options they want. And if they do check that they're New York State residents, it has to add 8% sales tax to the total. And then it'll just display the total in here. So very similar to what we went over with the example checkbox radio button program. It also combines a little bit of what you did in a previous program and pulls it all together into a nice program. Anyhow, hopefully this video was helpful to you. We'll see you next time.